So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Knocks it away. Cham has a pop! Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Conte. Dembele. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it high, and he's cut it out. Looking to get within range. Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. Goes long, cuts it out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both...
Has a goal! Goal! France! And France are in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And he's there to hoof it away. France have it back and they can go again. It has got through to him. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And they win it back again. And here's Dembele. That's not going to make it. Mbappe. Conte. It's come loose.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. Chance! Real chance! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It's being played forward. Could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Oh, good ball. He's left his man. Mbappe. A scything tackle. And he heaves it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, they could break here. Surely a shot. Goes for goal! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution, the top draw.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposite.
And a shot! Oh, real danger here. Not offside that time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
France, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Oh, he's found Dembele! Hits it! You can get that clear. And it's played forward. It's got through to him. Conte.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well played, he saw that coming. That's a good ball to find him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Dashing forward at pace. Hernandez plays it forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Forward it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe just brushed off the ball there. Chance to break. Mbappe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Breaks on here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kante with a definite foul there. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. And the flag has stayed down. That's good defending, very good defending. quite good enough.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Done very well to intervene.
Hernandez
Plays it forward.
Coman.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose. And that has been clubbed away.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And the shot! Mbappe shoots! It's a promising ball. Dembele. That intervention was very necessary.
Coman.
A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele hits it! Rabiot. And the weighted pass. Oh, good interception.
Coman.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Emenike. This could fall anywhere! And time is up. France a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Could move up a gear here. Out to the left it goes. Decent looking ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Massive leap! It's there! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So, a breakthrough already. That's good defending, very good defending. Heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cuts it out. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Dashing forward at pace. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pedro Neto. Good run, where to from here? It's come through. Gets good distance on it. It's come loose. That's offside. Yes, it is.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And the counter is on. Just brushed off the ball there. And back to base. Cham.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Pedro Neto.
Lovely bit of skill there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Danger averted for now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Fence has got rid of that. Hoists it forward. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in low. Cleared without complication. Did really well to That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. And he's there to hoof it away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Over to the left. It's a brilliant interception. That's a decent ball. Face to face, who goes for goal! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hits one! Kostic. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Defending of the desperate variety. We can get that clear. Chance to break. It has got through to him. He's had a shot! Chalobah.
Chelsea look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments.
And it's been given away.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Well, they could break here. Going through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plays it out to the wing.
Pedro Neto.
Chelsea are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Deftly done. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We're with you at the St. Jakob Park here in Basel, certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing stadia in Europe. Another massive leap! Harmlessly behind.
Tottenham just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
This is gone, that's a foul. Chip through. Cham! He's had a goal! And it's a goal! Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Solanke. Oh, real going for goal! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Tottenham have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tottenham have it back and they can go again. What an adventurous run from a defender. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Has gone out. Cut out in the nick of time. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Keeper's ball. Sancho. A heavy challenge. He's picked him out. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back. Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Looks to... And the shot! To run away with it.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Tottenham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Solanke. He's gone for it. And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. Sancho. He's played him through. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Out to the left it goes. And they've been given a corner. Can he dig? Hits one! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Broken loop. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, nice touch. He can get that clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now they can launch a counter. He could be in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. He's in. Shot at goal! It's a goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's there to cut it out. First half is done.
Tottenham are looking good in what's been a very confident display, and some of the movement and passing at the top end of the pitch has been great to watch. So I can't really see it changing in the second half.
It really has been, and a chance! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. And that's been levered clear. Surely. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Looking to go deep.
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
The through ball. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Hits one! In it goes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Tottenham totally rampant here. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's got options out wide. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sancho.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up.
Face to face with the keeper. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Crunching tackle. Question, that's a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Too much running, and that's the keepers. Richarlison is effectively being marked out of the game here. Yeah, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nicely measured pass. Solanke shoots!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly. They don't know how to stop him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's a loose ball. And they've been caught out here. The changes then in quick succession. 2 changes being made right now. Tielemans. He's looked long this time. That intervention was very necessary. He's got through. Richarlison. He gets past his man. Corner it is. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Board shows there will be 3 extra... Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a goal! He scores! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that's it. Tottenham, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Hits one!
Away from immediate danger.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Whipped in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Out for a throw. Gets up to head it! Not offside that time. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Deftly done. Has a go! And that has been clubbed away. That's put paid to a promising move. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sean has a pop! Taken with style! Gets it back. Jimenez. Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pablo Hernandez. Williams. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Croquet. Laporte with the clearance. And the volley. It's hit the crossbar. Decent enough try.
Marcos Llorente clearly urging that to slip inside the aluminium. That's unfortunate.
Llorente can hoist it clear. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Goes long. That's not going to make it. Clears it out of harm's way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hit long and direct. Shot at goal! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Goes for goal! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Managed to get it away. Bilbao are trailing here with the first half almost done. Oh, real chance! Shooting chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hoists it high, good ball over the top. He's off on a marauding run. Laporte gets good distance on it. Koke gets it back, tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. It's a great ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Shapes to shoot! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Williams. Pablo Hernandez. He's in, surely! Danger averted for now. It's come loose. Comes out once more. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. Longley tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Griezmann. Bilbao are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Has he found his man? He's got options out wide. Firmly met. Bilbao get it back again.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Lobs it in gently. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Griezmann, who does have an assist to his name, hoists it forward. Room for shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Bilbao disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's straight offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. And that has been cleared. And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Bilbao with another corner. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Out to the right. That's a pop! They score! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Bilbao are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Good strong hand by the keeper. They can get that clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Bilbao merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Is there any support? He hits one! Knocks it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's onside.
Well, both sides.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. And out to safety. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Plays it out to the flank. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Defending of the desperate variety. Bilbao, speculative strike. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A very good game of football, no winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum. It could only be Rome. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge...
Has a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Courtois sends that a long way. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. And it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Over to the left. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers. De Bruyne. Sanchez does well to read it and intercepts. Lerma knocks it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No goals as yet. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Colombia get it back again. That's the throw. Quintero. He's looked long this time. Cleared away. Tielemans. He's through. Big chance! He couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Cuts it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Quintero. De Bruyne, and help's available out wide, gets it back, well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a pop! Goal! Belgium! First blood drawn!
Belgium are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Belgium break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's going to be another throw. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Just brushed off the ball there. Tielemans. There's a long ball. And it's Quintero. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Tielemans. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it. Most sport half of football. That still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Belgium head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought. Hits one! It's gone a long way up and away. Quintero. Quintero drives it forward. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. That is terrific skill. Lukaku gets away from his opponents. Oh, shooting chance! Gets wrestled off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Deftly done. And he's there to cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Going for goal! And the through ball is intercepted. Quintero. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Tielemans with the clearance. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Lukaku. Shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's played forward. Sanchez. And it's Quintero. And he's there to hoof it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Lerma. And once more they can't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Colombia are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Lukaku. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first.
And shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
James Rodriguez. Now the counter. Decent looking ball. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Turns and goes back. Brings it forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Good turn. He's had a go! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down there.
He's had a shot! Lukaku. Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Bruyne. Has a hit! And another time! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Belgium have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. And that's a throw. Hits one! A great save, real class.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away. Colombia have a free kick. Colombia with the chance now to pull one back. Rodriguez with a real chance here. And it's James Rodriguez. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Bruyne. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Has a goal! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Colombia didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And that's been won straight back. Ndidi. Lookman. Well played, he saw that coming. Lerma. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ndidi tries lifting it over. Lookman. And it's played forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hoists it forward. Quintero. It's one! Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Managed to get it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lookman proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Questions were asked. Oh, real danger here. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! It's anyone's ball. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Nigeria have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Goes long. Nice little chip. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lookman. He's got the chance! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
Lookman. It's a promising ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he heaves it forward. Lookman. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. There is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Lerma. Over to the left. Juan Quintero. Ndidi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And now the breakaway. Time and again they are repelled. Sanchez gets into the right position to intercept. Ndidi goes looking. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hit long and direct.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Colombia really could have done without this. Ospina, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Let's get paid to a promising move. And help's available out wide. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lerma.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Mina gets his... and a shot! A chance! Goes for goal! Shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. Ospina reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Nigeria take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Gets it back. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Good ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. Hoists it forward. And he's straight offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's left his man. That's a decent ball. Has a goal! Goal!
Colombia are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Colombia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Can't get the better of his opposite number, and it's played forward. Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lookman. Oh, good interception. He's got away. Lookman has a hit! Really well taken goal. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.